Football brings people from all around the world together. We've never seen a sport with such clout, and it's one of the best in the world. Like every other sport, football is fortunate to have its own superstars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Sports Club. Today, we're going to take a look at the best football players of all time. Franz Beckenbauer. Der Kaiser, a German defender by the name of Franz Beckenbauer, is often credited with inventing the modern sweeper's central defensive duty. He's also the only defender to win the Ballon d'Or twice in his career. That should say it all, because it's no simple task to beat out players with an offensive flair for the dirtier job of defending. Given his slight body form, he was remarkably fluid when in possession. He'd dribble his way carelessly before skipping around and passing the ball to an attacker. You were liable to be clattered if you were not in possession. He'd follow your runs, get shoulder to shoulder with you before muscling you off, and positioning his teammates for a well-timed onslaught. In the 1960s and 1970s, he was a well-known ball winner and positioning mastermind for Bayern Munich and Germany, and he's a significant part of why those teams live on in the minds of German football fans. Ronaldo Nazario. Ronaldo is a former striker for the Brazilian national team. He is commonly referred to as O Fenomeno. He preferred to drop beyond the penalty area and receive the ball at his feet, leaving his mark with his incredible speed and dribbling ability. His eye for a finish and ability to work with either foot would take care of the rest. But it was his dribbling and technical skills that drew the most praise, with former teammates and coaches praising his talent, trickery, explosiveness, and finesse. In the early 2000s, he was unfortunate enough to sustain an injury. Many believe he would have been the best player in history if he had kept up his current pace before his knee problems. Zinedine Zidane. For many, the French attacking midfielder reintroduced beauty into the game. Between 1989 and 2006, Zinedine Zidane dazzled spectators and opponents with his elegance and wand of a left foot. He established himself as the best of the best in domestic leagues in France, Italy, and Spain, and secured a FIFA World Cup by scoring twice in the final. Many observed the rest of his game and stared in equal astonishment as he danced across the pitch at high speeds with the ball stuck to his foot before releasing it on a whim to expertly pick out a fellow attacker. He had the ability to create and score, was not afraid to take a long shot, and his play sparked the imagination. Johan Cruyff, a Dutch midfielder, was not only a fantastic footballer, but he was also a soccer influencer. Cruyff was a great ball dribbler who would hypnotize opponents with feigns and stutters before knocking the ball past them and sprinting onto it. He was a finisher, but he could also assist from wide areas, and he used his ability to generate crossing opportunities from the channels. For years and decades to come, what he accomplished on the field will impact what others do. His Cruyff turn, a simulated shot and rotation of the ball behind his standing leg to reverse direction, was made famous in the FIFA World Cup versus Sweden. To this day, 180 degrees is a frequently used and understood dribbling motion in soccer worldwide. His beliefs, in addition to his dribbling, traveled far and wide. He reached new heights as a proponent of total football, popularized and perfected by the Dutch in the 1970s. Ferenc Puskás. Ferenc Puskás scored 84 goals in 85 appearances for the Hungarian national team and 514 goals in 529 league matches in Hungary and Spain. That should be enough for now. The forward is well known for his goal-scoring heroics while playing for Budapest and Real Madrid in the 1940s, 1950s, and 1960s. He was so influential that FIFA named him the Goal of the Year award after him. He also has a stadium named after him in Budapest. His goal average of nearly a goal per game is almost unheard of in soccer. One thing that distinguishes him as a true great is that he has done it so consistently throughout his career. With an eye for the bottom corner and a precise swivel turn and shoot, he has unstoppable in front of the goal, and he won't be forgotten anytime soon, even if he played far before our time. Are you enjoying what you've been seeing so far? Make sure to stay till the end of the video to find out our top picks, and make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Alfredo Di Stefano. Alfredo Di Stefano, a true Real Madrid legend and one of the game's greats, led Madrid to the first 5 European Cup championships. A deadly goal scorer and one of the all-time greats in football. He was a strong, quick, and skilled forward with excellent stamina and tactical awareness. Stefano was the most flawless player in the history of the game. His legacy lives on in the form of highlight reels, honors, and best of lists on YouTube. Di Stefano will live forever in the hearts of Madristas for his incredible goal tally and fearlessness on the international scene. Pele. Pele is a Brazilian footballer who played as a forward in the professional league. His impact is undeniable, and FIFA named him World Player of the Century. On the field, he was famed for exquisite flick touches and passes around opponents, audacious juggles beyond defenders, and a stutter-step shot that sent so many defenders crawling towards nothing. At the same time, he coiled up a follow-up shot destined to strike the back of the net. Imagine a dribbler with the brilliance of Messi, but the individual drive of Ronaldo if you're too young to have seen it. He wasn't known for setting up teammates. Instead, he was known for his own brand of pure magic. Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona, a joint winner of FIFA's Player of the Century award with Pele, is without a doubt the most famous midfield master of all time. On the field, he could pick out the devastating pass as well as the ability to twist his hips and drop past defenders. He wasn't scared to take on entire teams, as evidenced by his century-defining goal against England. But he was also not hesitant to set up teammates or shoot from long range. He was a superstar on and off the field. He'd send you in one direction, then chip your goalkeeper on the way back. When he moved to Napoli in Italy's Serie A, it was a world record transfer, and he practically single-handedly transformed the team into a European powerhouse. Oh, and he could also kick a free kick. It wasn't simply his ability to outscore his opponent or score spectacular goals that distinguished him. It was also his assistant ability to lift the teams he played for, Argentina and Napoli, beyond even the most ferocious opposition. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo stands apart for a variety of reasons. His athleticism, pace, power, and sheer force of will all combine to turn him into a soccer sensation, propelling him to and beyond the sport's elite echelons. Initially wreaking havoc with his speed, footwork, and driving runs from wide, his game evolved as he grew older. His jumping ability and eye for a finish got him closer and closer to goals. He became a proper number 9 in the latter parts of his career, scoring solo and poacher's goals equally, almost for the sake of amusement. Simply said, he has set a new bar for play. When he transferred from Manchester United to Real Madrid, he became the most expensive transfer in history, making 438 appearances and winning 4 of his 5 Ballon d'Ors, 3 golden shoes, and 2 FIFA The Best trophies. He's won the UEFA Champions League, the European Championships, and the UEFA Nations League, and he's dominated the game everywhere he's played, from England to Spain to Italy to the rest of Europe. 3 countries, as well as the club and international levels, have had success. He has never been able to be stopped or even slowed down throughout his career. The man has gone above and beyond brilliance. Lionel Messi. His accomplishments and numbers speak for themselves, but they do not speak for themselves. Lionel Messi is the type of player that makes you hold your breath and expect amazing things every time he touches the ball. He's emulated not only Maradona's century goal, but also broken records, taken the game to new heights, and enthralled audiences at every turn. This is a player who has accomplished the seemingly impossible. Because of his low center of gravity, the ball just sticks to his feet. He manages to set goal-scoring records while still providing unselfish assists. He has a demon of a left-footed curler, but it was with his head that he won the UEFA Champions League. He's a free kick expert, a finisher, a dribbler, a team player, a strategist, a maestro, and a lot more. With that, we've come to an end. Do you agree with our list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.